Hi guys, welcome to my first video, and I am here to make a tier list of the Organization 13 members from Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. Actually, I'm a very big Kingdom Hearts fan, and I'd like to make a YouTube channel for one day more to figure out how to exist and cast me as a voice actor maybe one day, if that ever happens. But we'll see. Alright. Here we go. So, well, this tier list is a little bit messed up because it shouldn't be called that actually, guys. It should be called from the one and only S tier to D tier. I didn't change the list to what I'm going to be scaling this on. But guys, I will be scaling this list on from the most powerful organization members, or should I say from Kingdom Hearts 2, or Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, and 3, 5, 8 over 2 days will be the games that we're doing right now, and I will be scaling the organization members on from what I think is the strongest to weakest, from D being the weakest and S being the strongest. And I want you all to know that this list is my opinion. I'll be explaining each character in depth. So please, don't worry. In depth. It's gonna be a really probably long video. Should we start from where I think is the weakest member out of all of them? Probably. Now, I will be doing this on their data battles. I will be ranking them off of their data fights, not off their ranks, and who would give who another issue. So do not worry. So, Vexen is first. Now, let me explain why Vexen is the lowest of the low. Not because, you know, I hate him or anything. No, I actually like Vexen as a character. It is because, well, actually, guys, he is, well, the weakest out of the organization. To be frankly honest with you, he is. His only power is the shield, and that allows him to fight and collect data to make a shadow of you to fight the shadow instead of him. Or he'll use ice against you to stop you, and to freeze you and to hurt you and cause damage to you. But if you look at all these other members here, Vexen's shield can be broken. Or if you're fast enough, you could blitz him, probably, and crush him pretty easily. If, you know, you try hard enough to take him down. Because, you know, we already have an example of one person doing that really well. But yes, Vexen. Great character. One of the original of Ansem students. And he has one of the most hard-working mindsets, in my opinion. But I do think he is the weakest of the organization. Now, I will be doing a tier list on who's my favorite from least favorite in the organization from Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. Because, you know, they're different. Got the organization, the real organization. It's really weird. But, you know, Kingdom Hearts is a weird franchise, you know? Now, let's go to the next. Zexion. I find him the second weakest in the organization. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, but how? Are you crazy? Well, no. I've actually been doing a lot of studying lately, and his battle in Chain of Memories is very difficult. I do agree with that, and it is very hard, and it does cause a lot of issues to people, and it does make a lot of things just go crazy in that game. And I want you to know that it's just insightful to see a character which is book, just a book, do all of that. Because, let me explain something. Ooh, helicopter, sorry. But, he's just technically a mage character. A character with a book that uses illusions against the enemies. And that's pretty interesting, actually. Pretty impressive to be able to use illusions. And also, he can take your cards in Chain of Memories. Zexion is so smart. He's able to manipulate Castle Oblivion to be able to take your cards, which is just outstanding to think on its own. That's something not many people can do. Or anyone actually ever did. So that's how smart he is. I'm putting Demux in front of Zexion, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, why? Demux may look weak, but I'm going to tell you this right now. His power to control forms is crazy. Being able to play music in the forms to attack you are brutal. And he has a very weird function in the old Kingdom Hearts game, Kingdom Hearts 2, where he has a very weird revenge counter. It seems more of this like it's random. It's really weird and really difficult, but I can explain to you all right now that this is pretty interesting here to tell everyone that this is going to be a very just crazy list in the beginning, because having Demux above these two, I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me, but Demux I feel as if is stronger than the both of them, and I think you could actually take them out. 99 forms against all of Zexion's books and all of his illusion magic might actually cause an issue. And well, Vexen, his forms would actually cause Vexen a huge problem because he's not hitting the shield, which means guess what? That means that Vexen cannot collect data on Demux, which would be a really hard battle for him after a while. Lux Sword. Lux Sword, I actually wanted to put higher on this list, but I think he's a little bit stronger, a lot stronger in Kingdom Hearts 3 than he is in Kingdom Hearts 2. So that's why I'm putting him this low on the list. Now, I know you see Marluxia and Larke's pictures from Kingdom Hearts 3, same for Xigbar and Axel. But let me explain something. Oh, same for Vexen and Demux. But the thing is that this is supposed to be a list from Kingdom Hearts 2. And I think Lux Sword in Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot weaker than he is in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because, let me explain something. Yes, his boss battle is random chance, and it is hard as hell. I have watched videos, and I have played against it. But let me tell you something. I do think that he is a lot easier to handle compared to the rest of these down here. These guys are powerhouses, and they carry the organization at full strength. They may all have lost, but I can tell you now that they are the most powerful enemies in the organization. And Lux Sword is almost on the cusp of B, but I just can't put him there. I'll put him on B. I'll put him at the end of B. I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that because his power is very unique, and being able to control time with your cards and being able to manipulate your enemy with your card magic and stopping them from doing anything is pretty impressive. So put him at the end of B. He's like on the cusp of C and barely hanging on to B. Next. Larke. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, why is Larke this low on this list? Let me explain myself, please. Let me explain myself. Well, number one, Larke is, I do not think, stronger than any of the members down here. I'm just going to say that right now. I find each one of these members down here a lot stronger than her from feats that I've seen in the game. and from also maybe the data battle. Now, Xigbar's in Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot easier, but I think I'm going to keep Larke up there because I don't think she could beat Xigbar. I don't think she could beat Ziggy. No. Not from what I have written down right here. But Larke is very powerful. Let's not say that she's weak. To tell you the truth, she is very strong. She's fast, or maybe the fastest member in the organization. She has powerful knives that can penetrate through anything. She has the lightning ability to make clones of herself and be able to just do anything possible with her speed and be able to confuse her enemy and cause them to have issues and concentration while fighting, while she's literally attacking with multiple of her clones. She's very powerful, and do not underestimate her. This is where the members of the organization start to get really just off the charts. Now let's get the next one. Xigbar. That's what I was trying to think to myself, who should I put where? And I think, yeah, I should put Xigbar in front of Larke. I think Larke will be faster than his bullets. But from all the experience that Xigbar has went through, I think he could probably handle that. So I'm not too worried. Not at all. So, let me explain about Xigbar. Xigbar is the sharpshooter of the organization, let's just say. The sniper man. He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to execute all issues if told to. Xigbar is no joke. He is one of the strongest members in the organization by ranking. But he is also one of the most unknown members, which makes him very interesting. His power to be able to control different dimension, space-time holes, I should say, is pretty interesting, because that allows him to be able to control where his bullets shoot on automatic control, which is pretty awesome. And being able to do many different things with his guns and the dimensions allow him to change the background of the area, and changing the area because of the abilities he has is just awesome strength. It really is. Sorry, I drank some water. Okay. Ooh. It is dying. But don't worry, we can get through the video in time. Lexius. I think that Lexius isn't as powerful as Xolden. But let me explain them both. They both are opposites. One is a fast attacker with high damage. One is a heavy hitter with high area damage, I should say. Crowd control damage. Both of them are very powerful. I feel as if Xolden is more powerful just because of him having a stronger attribute. Wind is a lot more powerful than just Earth, only because I say wind can do much more. Even allows him to fly. But also I will say that Lexius has to charge up instead of Xolden. Xolden will already use his power at max strength if he's able to, because of the speed of the wind that is around him. Which is pretty nice, because that means that he is powerful enough to fight at a quick speed and be able to handle himself faster. And I do feel as if that Sora during the time of Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot stronger than Riku. And Riku was possessed by Ansem, which Sword did defeat, so I do feel as if that maybe he is a lot stronger when it comes to just time. But, you know, Lexius is a beast, and Zoldan is as well, so if you want to switch their spots if you disagree, that is fine with me. It does not bother me at all. Next to Syax. Syax is very powerful. Actually, I wanted to put him above one other person on this list, but I just could not because Syax is powerful, but I do think that person has better feats overall. Syax is Ximnes's right-hand man for reasons. Syax is powerful. He's trustworthy. He has the Berserk form, which allows him to be able to crush anything, with Kingdom Hearts giving him power, the moon shining down on him. His strength is just overlapping any other member below him. He's fast. He can tank hits. He can give strong attacks. He can take chunks of your health. He's just a monster. You're gonna throw the Claymore, and the only way to hurt him in his Berserk mode a lot is to use his own weapon against him in Kingdom Hearts 2. Which means I want you all to know that Syax is technically invincible once you get his weapon. Now I know a lot of you will say, but how is he stronger than Zoldan? Well, in Syax's Berserk state, I do feel as if he is as fast as Zoldan. And I do feel as if his strength regarding him being able to keep up is a lot more powerful as well. And I find him stronger than Lexius because, well, his Berserk state I do feel as if is more powerful than Lexius. His power charge, and he can get it a lot easier by just getting the moon to shine down upon him. Now, Kingdom Hearts 3, it's a lot easier for him, but we'll get to that later, I promise. Here we go. Axel is, I say, more powerful than everyone below him. I really do. Let me actually... There we go. I feel as if Axel is a lot more powerful than everyone below him. He was the one that Ximnes sent to destroy everyone in Castle Oblivion for being a traitor. He's also the one that was able to handle anyone in Castle Oblivion and had the mouth and the talk that intimidated people and the strength to back it up. He destroyed Vexen really badly. And Axel is fast and has very powerful blows of hits. And I feel as if that he would be strong enough to handle the rest of the members if he tried hard enough. I promise. Move this computer, move the charger inside of it. I shouldn't have recorded with such a close dead battery, but I did anyway. Now it's my fault, guys. Look at that. It says it's 0%. That's my fault. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Alright, next. But yes, Axel, I do deem him stronger than Syax. Just because he's faster than Syax, and he was able to handle everyone in Castle Oblivion, but if you want to switch their places, you can. I feel as if everyone right now is kind of tied where they are, which is a little bit weird, but let's keep going. I find Marluxia stronger than Axel. Now, let me explain why. Please. Please listen to me. Chain of Memories, he was the main antagonist of everything. He manipulated everything. He is a genius, and his power backs it up as well. Because I want you to all know right now that Marluxia was even able to fight Axel in hand-to-hand combat. Now, I do know a lot of people say that he brought Naminé to get Sora to fight Axel because he didn't want Axel to win. A lot of people say that he probably thought that Axel was stronger than him, but I don't believe that. I feel as if he brought Naminé out as an excuse to get Axel to fight him, so Marluxia would have nothing else to deal with regarding taking down and ruling over the organization. But now let's explain Marluxia's powers. Marluxia has his scythe, able to send aerial attacks, able to phase and teleport just as quickly as Axel, which is impressive. And also, the main thing is his Doom counter. It allows him to hit, and if you hit to a certain amount of times, you will die. And I want to tell you right now, in Kingdom Hearts, by just scaling, I don't think that would happen. I actually feel as if that you would just get one-shotted if you're not fast enough to stop him. It's pretty interesting to think that, but I do think Marluxia is stronger than Axel. Not by much. If you want to switch their place, you can. I'm saying that for everyone almost. But this is really hard because thinking of so many different things is just crazy here because it's just difficult to think about. Now, this is where we get to there's nothing that can hurt them. Almost. Xion. Now, I know everyone's gonna be like, ew. But let me explain something to you. Xion is very powerful. Did you see her fight Roxas? That's all I need to explain. Xion has the light of Sora and the power of Kairi's love for Sora. It is just crazy to see someone like Xion with so much power. She was able to handle almost anything. Xion was powerful. I do promise you all that. And when she transformed against Roxas, I do feel as if she is far stronger than everyone else here. Now, I did explain Marluxia's form in Chain of Memories, but OP hacks, okay? But I do think Xion's forms are much stronger. Now, there's a reason why. There's a reason why I'm going to explain this. Xion has more forms to go through than Marluxia. And what makes it even worse is that Xion's forms are with Sora's powers. And Sora was the one that took down Marluxia before in Chain of Memories. Sora got a lot stronger during those times. So, especially Xion when she was practicing. So, I think Xion deserves to be in C tier if you disagree. Because you don't like her, or because I didn't explain enough, I'm sorry. But I do feel that way. Roxas is stronger than Xion because Roxas won. Okay, I could explain a lot with Roxas, okay? We're going to start off with Roxas being Sora's nobody. That's one. Number two, Roxas' personality is just beautiful. Such a kind person. He was a zombie at once, but he became such a kind heart, which made him become stronger overall because he felt as if people had hearts and that Xion was not an it, that she actually was something, and his just differences that he had with Saïx just made it so much better. And then when he gained another Keyblade and was fighting Riku, it showed how much more powerful he became. He took down Saïx. He fought Axel and won. And what makes it even better is that he didn't just defeat Xion easily, but he did do it. And I don't think anyone below Xion could defeat her transformation. I'm just saying that now. And that's just how I feel. Now, I could give proof, but, you know, it would take a long time for Xion because it's a lot of stuff that went on. But I'm telling you what I've seen and what I have written down right now in the script. And I can tell you all that Roxas is stronger because having two Keyblades, being able to use the light of Sora, is just off the charts. Being able to defeat Saïx means he can defeat anyone lower than Saïx. He beat Axel. which means he could defeat anyone lower than Axel. He could beat Marluxia, because guess what? Xion's transformation could defeat Marluxia's. It's a lot. It really is. Roxas is a very powerful person, and I want Roxas to get the credit that he deserves for being such a powerful member of the organization. Okay. So, we're going to make another tier oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to make another tier for Ximenas. By far the strongest member in the organization during Kingdom Hearts 2. We're going to explain everything. Number 1, Ximenas is the one that orchestrated everything. Number 2, Ximenas was confident enough in his own power he never used his Keyblade, which is crazy that he has a Keyblade. Number 3, Ximenas defeated Sora once before, but that was a dream drop distance, so I shouldn't count that. But he has given Sora a very hard time, I should say that. He is the one that's given Mickey such a hard time. He is the one that made Saïx his right-hand man, and look how powerful Saïx is. It makes sense why he would. Ximenas also has his transformations, especially when he absorbs Kingdom Hearts. The most powerful thing in the verse, as they say, with the Keyblade. He fought Riku and Sora, and he almost took them down in one. That should show how powerful Ximenas really is. Being able to handle the two main characters and just take them down instantly is outstanding. Ximenas deserves the spot at Z tier. I think Ximenas could defeat anyone below him easily. He is the power of nothingness, something that comes from all nobodies. Xigbar is a very powerful member of the organization, and no one should take him lightly. But this is my tier list, guys, for Kingdom Hearts 2 organization members. I'm probably going to do one for Kingdom Hearts 3 for the organization members, and then I'll do one for the heroes. Oops. And don't worry, I promise you, I'll do one for the heroes for Kingdom Hearts 1, and I'll do it also for the enemies, so don't worry. Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, 358 over 2 days, Kingdom Hearts 2, Dream Drop Distance, Fragmentary Passage. I don't know if I'm going to do one for that. I'll probably count that for Aqua for both. And Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay. So here's my first video, guys, and I hope you like it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.